What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Ryder Barbie, and we are back with another episode of Blunt Talk.
Yeah,
We are already here with another artist. Again, we back at it, and we just gonna keep going. 2025, I told y'all we not letting up. We gonna keep being consistent. I'm not playing with y'all. Y'all not playing with me, and I see y'all in the comments, so I'm not gonna let up on y'all, I promise. But today we have a special guest. We have my guy, KMG Legacy.
We're outside.
Yes, make sure y'all go follow him. Where can they follow you and get your music at?
Look, follow me on Instagram at KMG Legacy. You feel me? Everywhere. All platforms, KMG Legacy.
He's really dope. I worked with him in the past, and like his energy is very dope, very genuine. Like he just draws people in. He's very cool. So I am very honored to have you here, and I'm happy that you wanted to be a part of my podcast.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to be talking about the effects of a negative environment. But before we get into there, we're going to get to know KMG Legacy, because I know people don't know him. He's very secretive. He's very put together, very to himself. So we're going to get into there. We're going to get into his little brain of his.
It's my first time on camera, you know?
Yeah. You know, we gotta have some proof, you know, some evidence. So make sure y'all follow him if y'all want to, you know, see more of him. Don't play with my guests. I'm not playing. First thing I need to know, how old is you? Because I don't think I even know this. I don't even think we talked about this when I met you.
I'm 28. I just turned 28. March
shit.
12th. For a big Pisces. Yeah.
Pisces. I love Pisces. Period.
Yeah, you feel me?
Okay, period. You 28. I'm 26. So you only, and I'm about to be 27 in November. So technically you like a year or something.
Yeah, so change. Yeah.
You ain't that old. I remember when I was younger, I used to tell people that when they was close to 30 that they was old. So now I feel bad because don't call me fucking old.
Right now, I don't even want to hit that 30 yet. You feel me? I ain't ready to be 30. Yeah, I'm too close.
Yo, I just said that to my best friend. I was like, girl, I'm going to be fucking 30 in like 3 years. Like, this is ghetto.
You feel me? Like,
life is going by too fast.
Them goals got to come quick.
They do. They need to hurry up because I'm not playing with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So you were Pisces. That's crazy. I was going to ask you that next. Where are you from? You from the UK, right?
All right. So I was born in Bronx, New York.
Ooh.
But
I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning things.
I lived out there for a little bit. I lived in Africa for like 3 years.
What?
Yeah, I lived in Africa for like 3 years. I came back out here. Then obviously I moved to UK around 2009.
Wow.
And I've been over there for a long time since then.
So you went from the Bronx to Africa.
Yeah, to Ghana. Yeah, Ghana, Africa.
You went to Ghana?
Yeah,
that's crazy because I always wanted to go to. Everybody knows if you know me, I always said that I'm gonna go to Africa. Like I want to go to Africa. So
you gotta go Ghana though. You gotta go Ghana. Ghana's where it's lit.
That's what I heard. That's what I was.
Ghana,
bro. I'm gonna go to Ghana now. Like now it's official. Like I'm going. But wait, Bronx, Ghana. You went back to the Bronx?
No, Bronx, Ghana. I came out here.
To CT?
Yeah, to CT.
Oh, so you came to Connecticut?
Yeah, for like, let's say a year and a half, because obviously my mom got murdered in Maryland, innit? So my mom passed away. That's when I moved to UK with my dad over there. Yeah.
Sorry about that. God bless you. God bless her heart. Rest in peace, for real.
R.I.P. mom, I got her right here.
I was going to ask you, too, if that was your grandma or your mom.
Yeah, that's my mom, man. That's
rest
my mom.
her soul. Okay, so then you moved to the UK.
Yeah.
How was that? Was it weird moving back everywhere, all these different places?
I mean, UK is what changed my life, innit?
Wow.
I was a good kid. I was a good youth, you know? So I was a good kid. Yeah, like my mom made sure, you know what I mean? Like I was always on point, like, you know what I mean? Make sure I was good, you get me? So I ain't have to do none of that, you know, shit when I was young. Like when I was, you know, my mom died when I was like 12, so like that. So like all the time, you know, I was like wearing suits and shit. You get me? I was a good kid.
Yeah.
So when I went to London,
you turned up.
It turned out because, you know what I mean, friends, and I was more like, it was more freedom for me, you know. And, you know, me and Pops beefing and that. So it's like,
for real?
Yeah, cause we didn't really do each other like that. So, you know, I was more on my own and doing my own thing. So I met a lot of friends and. Yeah, you know how it goes when you know you're at that age. Yeah,
you just start getting influenced by what's around you. Yeah, and I heard the UK ain't no walk in the park. I heard them niggas more hood than us. Shit, I'm not going to UK on no bullshit. Like I'm not. I seen a video just on Facebook of some UK niggas. It was some hood niggas. They caught they ops and they made them niggas kiss. Yo, I swear to God, they put that shit on video. They had these niggas like this, like this.
Hey,
and then they said tongue.
That must be some South London niggas.
I'm like, yo, I'm like, these niggas is lethal. Like, I'm not fucking with y'all. Y'all need to come to Hartford, no cap, because there's a lot of fake hood niggas out there, no cap.
Hey,
come handle that.
I be telling niggas, man.
Y'all
know,
man. Not sweet. I'm telling you. And you're not the first person to tell me that. Like, I've had friends that visited out there and stuff, and they told me, like, girl, that shit ain't just no tourist attraction. Like, they got some shit going on you gotta look out for. So
yeah, this ain't no New York where niggas be dancing and all
that.
Like, niggas don't even dance like that in New York. In London, it be the little niggas, the little young niggas, bro. Like, niggas be more serious out there, bro. I'm real. They be more serious. You feel me? It ain't none of that.
Yeah, I could get that vibe. Yeah, from London people, they seem like very about they shit. Like whatever they about that shit. Mm-hmm. You would describe it like as what? Like your upbringing? Like how would you what words would you use to describe it?
Man, I had a fun. I could say fun upbringing. Probably when I was young. Them young times. You get me? But after like 15 and up, it's a little different because you're on your own. So
it's real.
Yeah, it's like. Yeah, you're on your own. Ain't no upbringing.
So you was on your own.
Yeah, I've been on my own since 15, 16. You get me? The streets raised me.
Oh, so did something like take place?
I could say even a crackhead raised me. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yeah, crackheads raised me. I lived with crackheads.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's like, but I'm not gonna hold you like, a lot of people think crackheads are, they just crackheads. Nah. Crackheads are smart, gang. Like crackheads. Mm-hmm. I could say crackers are the richest people if they save their money, cause
they know how to get that.
A cracker could wake up with $0 in their pocket.
Get some money.
Hell yeah, come back with $300 that same day. Oh my mama, they hustlers, gang. So yeah, I mean, if a cracker making money and you can't make money, then
that's crazy. Yeah, that's some real shit.
There's a lot that. So in my head, I be thinking. Nobody could tell me nothing because I've been through so much in my life that I went through my own. So it's like, but
like you trust your own judgment.
We're all young, but we still gotta learn.
We all gotta learn, but you trust your own judgment because of your past experiences.
Yeah, but now I'm going through therapy and stuff like that, to see life in a different way. You get me? So
that's great. Yeah. That's really great because most men your age, like they get stuck in their ways. Like after being a certain way for so long, they get stuck in their mindset and they don't want to grow in no way, shape, or form. Like I feel like everybody can grow in one way or another. Like so, the fact that you even did that and stepped out your shell and did that's some real shit.
Cause I don't want my son going through what I went through. You get me? I don't want my son going through it. You get me? So yeah, I gotta change that.
Guys, once there's kids involved, you gotta take yourself out of it. Yeah, do what's best for the kid. Okay, so your upbringing was fun. I need to go to the UK and have some fun. I heard they lit too.
Just stay in school, cause I didn't stay. So stay in school, man. Stay in school. That's all. Just stay in school, man.
Facts. Stay in school. What would you say the contrast is like from those different places that you lived in? Like you lived in the Bronx, you lived in Africa, you lived in the UK, you lived in Connecticut. Like, what would you say is the big differences?
So the Bronx, I wouldn't really remember much because I was little, kid. Yeah, I was a baby type shit. So Africa, I remember. It was fun shit. Like when you're in Africa, you're in Ghana, like you don't worry about nothing. Like, and I was young at that time too, so you don't worry about nothing. And still, like if you're a teenager, you still ain't worry about nothing like that. Cause like you're not worried about bills. You ain't worried about It's lit in Africa. Like it's just, I don't know how to explain it. You just gotta go there.
Is it like how they be trying to make it seem on the freaking TV? I hate that. Because I know it's not. And they be trying to make it seem like...
Nah, man. If anything, Ghana's more lit than America, bro. I feel like I'd rather be in Ghana than be in America. Real shit.
Are you serious?
Yeah, this shit depressing out here, bro.
It really is. There's always some type of negativity
It's depressing over here. UK is even worse. Everybody's broke and everybody trying to get to it. It's mad.
It is mad. It is mad. It's crazy out here. That's one thing I could say that nobody has been wrong yet about when it comes to CT. It's really bad out here. The negativity is really bad. You have to be a strong-minded person to thrive and prosper in this environment.
I have CT, yeah.
And that's why this is a great topic for today because it's hard to thrive in an environment that's very negative. It's very hard. You have to be a strong-minded, strong-willed, God-fearing person, like for real, because if you don't have no faith in nothing, you gonna end up on the streets, on addicted to some, because you just going to cope with the pain. Because the pain of this life, especially in CT, like, and it's not beautiful out here all year round. So it's like, it's mostly cold. Like, so it's like other cities, it's like, even if you ain't got no money, you can go outside and get a hint of happiness. Like, you know, some sun, some, you know. Here, you just go outside and make it worse. Bitch, it's cold as fuck. And I got no money to get a ride nowhere. Fuck y'all.
Ain't nobody outside. Hell nah.
I swear, like, that shit is crazy for real.
That shit, nobody outside. It's quiet. Hartford is calm still though. Hartford, but it's mad over there. I'm not gonna lie to you. They got some good rappers over there though.
They do.
You know,
they do. Hartford. I ain't gonna lie. They got some talent. It's just that what I learned about that though, you need more than talent to succeed. A lot of them is knocking their own self back down because you have the talent, but you so stuck in your mindset that you don't know how to expand your perspective and just reach out to do different things, change little things about yourself. That's not even a way, like, because I always tell everybody be yourself, but like everybody, like I said, you have to grow, and in order to grow, you do change. So I feel like a lot of people in CT, not even just in Hartford, they don't want to change because they think changing means becoming different than who they are, but it's not. It's really just becoming who you really are. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Who you want to be.
I just want to give a shout out to two time. You know, he show love to all the artists out here in Connecticut.
For real? Yeah.
Shout out 2 Time.
Yeah, that's the guy that do the like the board thing.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's real shit because we don't get a lot of like notoriety out here. Like people don't really be checking for us. So when I see people trying to stamp CT as a name, I really appreciate that because that's the only thing that's going to change the narrative. You know, it's everybody coming together. So we building a community.
Yeah, really.
What is your favorite feature you got?
A favorite feature I got?
And your favorite song of yours. I want to know both.
A favorite feature I got.
Let them know what to go tune into right now. Go to Apple Music right now. When he say this, go to Apple Music right now. Go tune in.
I don't want to get a couple people to feel this, man.
You ain't gonna get it. I'm not saying that the rest ain't good. It's just, you know, you gotta be real. You gotta be real. Like, and it don't mean it's the best feature. It just means it probably like meant something to you or whatever. It could be different reasons, but
his name's Woo Baby Schoolie. We dropping. It's on my mixtape. It's the first track of my mixtape. We dropping on the April 20th trapping season. Yeah, April 20th trapping season. Yeah, I'm glad we're over here because I had to let you lot know. You know what I mean? April 20th again, trapping season. You all go check that. Yeah,
And your favorite personal song of just you?
Of me?
Just you.
Trap Boy.
That shit is hard. I'm not gonna lie. Trap Boy is hard. And the video is hard too. That shit is hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Appreciate you.
That was a good one. Okay. That was predictable though. That shit hard.
I got a remix cover though. Yeah. I ain't gonna say too much on that.
Okay. Before we get into the topic, I like to do like, you know, a little icebreaker or like, you know, just like a funny little topic to do before we get into the deep stuff, because you know I like to get real deep, raw and uncut in here. We here to build a community. We here to talk about things that need to be talked about. So before we get into that, I'm starting a new little segment. Okay, I'm gonna ask my guests, you know, what do you think about this, and I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, something that's going on currently in the world on social media. There's been these videos going viral. I done seen like 3 already, but I'm gonna just speak on 2. The first video I saw was a woman was like beating her child's father while he was holding their baby and accidentally hit her baby or whatever she was being psycho or whatever. But in the video, it kind of looked like the dad was like antagonizing. Like, you know how when you're arguing with somebody and then like, I feel like if I'm arguing in 2 adults and there's a child around, you shouldn't be asking no child no questions that has to do with an argument with 2 adults. The child should be separated from that. So I feel like although the woman was wrong, I feel like people were painting a narrative that if like she was the only one wrong in the picture. But I feel like both parents were toxic because my first thought would be to get my child out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like not to antagonize her more by talking negatively about her to the child. That to me just sounds like both of them are being toxic. You know what I'm saying? So have you seen that video? No? Okay. Well,
that he was still holding the baby?
He was holding, okay, so the baby, at first, when she was hitting him, when the video first started, she was not, like, the baby wasn't in his arms. But then they continued to argue, and then he was trying to leave, and then he grabbed the baby. And when he grabbed the baby and tried to walk out the room, she like started hitting him, and like he fell on the bed, and it was a lot.
That's when you gotta put the baby down, like.
That's what I'm saying. That's when you have to separate the child from, you know, whatever the harm that is coming to the child, you know?
Shit like that gets sticky, man. You know, it's very political, yeah, so, you know, you can't really tell certain situations like that, you know? But
exactly.
It would have been better if you put the baby down. But you know, you grabbing the baby in the first place is gonna cause her to, you know, react. You get me? So
exactly.
I've been there. We've been there, man. We know how it goes, man.
I should have saved it, but
yeah,
it's
baby
alright,
daddy. You know how it goes, man.
I'll show him after, but I'll put a clip in the thing so you guys can know what I'm talking about.
If you're a baby daddy, you know how it goes, man. We've been there. We've been through it, man. Just don't touch the baby, man. Just walk out, man.
I get what you. The second video I seen was a woman they were in Dollar Tree. It was her and I guess her man, I'm assuming, from the way she was acting. She was like dragging him through the store. Like she was by his dreads. Some guys were saying, like, don't get me wrong though, everybody in the store was trying to help him, and everybody in the store was like, you know, calling the police and, you know, like letting her know that she was wrong and that he was trying to get away from her and she needed to leave him, you know, give him the space. And it just was escalating. And I seen a lot of men saying that, oh, I would have did this, I would have did that. Like basically saying they would have put their hands back on her. And my personal opinion is not that you would be wrong for doing it. It's just that I feel like most men don't realize that that's when you don't become the victim anymore. Once you don't allow people to make you become a villain, if that makes sense. And that's why I be trying to get men to understand. I'm not saying that it's okay for women to put their hands on you. Never is that okay. But what I'm saying is, you know, once you put that damage onto her, nobody's gonna care about what she did to you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, the cops not gonna care, the world's not gonna care, you know, because especially when you have children, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to be here to take care of your kids, especially when you're dealing with a woman like that. So say you're dealing with a woman like that and she does something like that to you in public. And you have witnesses. It's not like you're by yourself, so you have to defend yourself. You have witnesses. People are helping you. And I would say let her go to jail, but don't reciprocate the energy, because you might put yourself in a place where you're in jail and you can't have your kid. You know?
They ain't gonna listen to us, man. They ain't gonna listen to us, man. They're gonna listen to her, man.
That's what I be trying to tell y'all. Like, they be trying to think that I'm saying that, like, oh, am I supposed to just not react? No, I'm not saying that. We're in a women's
state, man. We're in a women's state.
I'm like, think about it. If you punch me in my face right now, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna fight you back. First thing I'm gonna do is call the police. So first thing you should do, if I put my hands on you, is call the police. And I be trying to tell men that I know y'all don't want to, but my thing is this: you got to protect your image, your life, your freedom. You know,
calling police a little sticky in it, but obviously
certain situations it's needed. I don't say call the police for everything, because I don't call the police for everything, but certain situations, especially like I said, when you're a parent, I feel like. Maybe if you're like, you know, just by yourself and you could, you know, you don't mind going to jail, okay. But if you have a kid, you do have to be selfless and think like, if I put my hands back on this woman, I'm going to jail too. And now my kid is with somebody else, or maybe in CPS, because we're both getting locked up. It's domestic.
Just let her walk away, man. Walk away, man.
You got to be a man and put that pride to the side.
In your business. Just walk away, man. Walk away. Walk away.
Literally. And don't get me wrong, he was walking away. She was following him. But my thing is this, like,
run away.
My thing is this though, even if people were helping him, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you were trapped in a corner where like you couldn't do nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people were helping him.
I get what you're saying.
Everybody. Like, everybody was helping him. So I don't think that he was wrong for reacting. But I think that sometimes they just have to think about the bigger picture. Like, damn, if I do this, like, fuck that. I'm going to win by not hitting her back, because now when the police get here, that bitch going to jail.
They probably so toxic.
Yeah, exactly. In real life, they probably hella toxic. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the way y'all defending shit, y'all don't even know why she was doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't even know what happened before that. They could have been in the car and he could have beat her ass in the car. Y'all have no idea. So it's like, I'm not saying that what she did was okay, but I'm just saying that to do that shit in public, I would never advise no man to put his hands on no female in public at all, or in general. Like, I just wouldn't advise it. I don't know why, like, people find that hard to wrap their head around. Like, they find a reason for everything, but I just don't think there's a reason for that, you know? Especially when it comes to your safety. I just wanted his little opinion on that, because a lot of men be arguing with me about that, and I just feel like if you have a mom and you love your mom, would you ever tell her there's a reason for a man to put their hands on her? No. You have a daughter, you would never give her a reason for a man to put her hands. There would never be a reason that she can come to you and say a man put their hands on me because of this, and you'll be okay with it. So don't fucking go on Facebook saying that shit. It pisses me off. It literally pisses me off.
Just walk away, man. Just walk away, man. If anything, run away, man. Run away. They can't catch you. Run away.
Man, y'all strong as fuck. Push that hoe and run. Push that hoe and run.
Oh, mama, run away, brother.
Yo, push that bitch to the floor and run. I swear to God, run as fast as you can. All right, we getting into the topic now. So we're going to talk about the effects and the effects of a negative environment, because one thing about a negative environment, like, when you keep yourself in those type of environments, you can really manifest emotional and psychological downfalls in your life. Like, if you sit somewhere that you know is not good for your health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and you just soak in that, you're manifesting your own downfall. That's what you're doing. Just listen to what we got to say about this. Just don't get upset yet. Don't think we coming for you yet. Just listen. We coming from love, okay? We coming from. So my first question about this was like, how do you think a negative environment will impact someone's self-esteem or their confidence and motivation?
Shit. If you're in an environment where everybody is depressed, everybody's down, and everybody's just everybody down and just like Hartford, bro. Like, what am I mom like Hartford? Everybody down, depressed, stressed out, broke. Yeah, like, man, you ain't never gonna succeed, man. You gotta like
expand your horizons.
There's people that has never left their little square that they live at. Like, they go to the corner store and go back home. Like, they ain't never left the country. You don't even have a passport. You hear me? So, man, y'all gotta leave that environment. Go somewhere else and go experience something. You get me? Because, man, your environment will bring you down, bro. If you're depressed right now, you go outside right now, you just depressed, brother, leave. Go somewhere, brother. Go enjoy it, because when you young, bro, you're not gonna be young forever, Yeah, me. So
we was just saying, time is flying for us. We about to be 30. Like, you think we want to be 30 and think, oh damn, I knew I was in a fucked up place, but instead of doing something about it, I just sat in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit really do fuck with your mental. Like, I could speak on that because there's been times where, like, growing up, my family was very toxic. My mom, my stepdad, they fought every fucking day, all fucking day. And that made me angry. That made me upset for no fucking reason. They ain't shit for me to be mad about except for my lifestyle. But I'm taking on their anger. I'm taking on they frustrations on life. I'm taking on all this other bullshit that I have nothing to do. I'm supposed to be a kid. I'm supposed to just be living life. But I'm taking on all these other emotions because that's what's around me. I'm going out getting mad at every little thing, catching attitudes over every little thing. And that played a big role in my personality when I was younger. Like, I've always been outspoken, but I was negatively outspoken. Like, it was to the point where it was like, I just always had something to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether it was to an adult, like, to anybody. Like, I just didn't give a fuck. And I wish the bitch would say something because I wanted to fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was so bad. Like, and I just feel like people don't realize that you really get shaped by your environment. Mentally. Like, that's why I say it does cause self-esteem issues, confidence issues, and motivation issues. Because if you don't work, and I live with you every single day, and I see you just laying in bed, not doing shit. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna make me want to do nothing. But if I wake up every day and I see you getting to it, making money, for me running up checks, for me going to work every day, taking care of your kids, cooking, cleaning, that's gonna make me feel like, damn, what the fuck I'm doing? I'm just sitting here doing nothing. Like, what the fuck? I feel like a bum, But when you hang around bums, you don't feel like a bum.
I feel like a bum. You get me?
You feel like one of the guys.
Yeah.
But you're not. You a bum. And so is your bum ass friends. I'm just all right, I'm sorry, y'all. I said I was gonna come from love. I'm shut up. We coming from love. I'm sorry, Legacy. Describe a situation where you experienced being in a negative environment and the effects it had on you.
Like I said, a crackhead raised me, man. I lived crackheads for like a
Like in the
good
crack house?
yeah, like 3 years straight. So I celebrated Christmas,
For real?
3 summers with them. Hell yeah,
You
like,
celebrated Christmas with the crack house? How
yeah,
was
yeah,
it?
Thanksgiving, all that.
It was lit.
I eat their food.
What?
You know food, nigga.
Why?
I
What's
eat
in there?
that
What's in there? What's in
food,
there?
nigga. Hell nah.
They can get that
And
dope. Fuck out of here.
I would have. I just
What,
went
she went to
out.
McDonald's?
Yeah, I went out to eat for a little bit. I just sat down and just chilled and refilled for a little bit. You get me? And I came back later. They still
Yo,
saved me a plate. I
you
threw that
funny. You threw
away.
that shit away, bro.
Yeah, I threw that away.
Yeah, nah, bro. I fuck with you, but nah, bro.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't even take showers in their house. Bro. You get
For
me?
real?
Hell
You
no.
like, I gotta go somewhere else for that. I feel you, cause
You get me? That was back in the day, man.
I
Back in the
mean,
day.
we
You
in new
get me?
times.
Back
New
in the day.
times.
I'm a changed man. You get me?
Yeah. And people don't realize, like you said, you was young. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive,
Yeah,
for real. People don't understand the struggle. Like, if you ain't never been through nothing, shut the fuck up on myself. Don't be judging niggas. You ain't never been through shit. You don't even know shit, ho. Fuck out of here. But, like, okay, so living in the crack house, like, what effects do you think that had on you? Do you think it made you, like,
I seen a lot of. I done seen a lot. I done seen a lot. You get me?
see some shit?
It changed my life. It
Give me
changed
a
my
story.
man. One time I woke up in the morning. I was about to go to the bathroom, brush my teeth in it, and I seen Paul. His name's Paul in it. He was in a bathtub, injecting his leg right here, like his thigh right here, and there was blood all over the bathtub, and yeah, that shit from there, that shit just like
There was blood everywhere?
yeah, and that shit just like it kind of like I don't know, just
fucked you up.
Yeah, a little bit. You get me? And just
Damn.
from there, it made me know. You get me? And just it was just normal to me.
Damn.
Yeah.
So that's like normal, like around there. That was just like you see that
Oh
type
yeah,
of shit all the time. You
like,
like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Where the fuck am I at?
I can't say too much on here, man. There's a lot.
A lot of shit.
Yeah, you can't be.
That's crazy. I don't know how I would react to that, like mentally. Like that's something to see something stuff like that is kind of psychologically.
Hell
like,
yeah, you know.
What the fuck, like.
Then you start getting used to stuff like that, and then, you just start getting used to stuff like that. You start looking at the world different. Yeah, man. That's not how you want to look at the world. You know what I mean? And that's like we said, environment. Right. If you're not in an environment like that, you're gonna be thinking about something else. You know what I mean? You're gonna be focused on school. You're gonna be focused on loving people and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, so with me, I'm always a curious person. I'm a good person. You get me? But I'm stuck in certain situations. I had to. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, so and with me, I was still asking my crackhead friends questions like, shit, what made you start smoking crack and shit? I used to ask them,
but that's great things to ask because people don't realize like those crackheads wasn't always crackheads.
Yeah, nah,
crackheads was just like you and me one time, and they went through some shit, and they might have made the wrong decision, or some people have been laced. Some people
to this day, I got friends my age that turned crackheads because they was selling and they started taking that shit themselves.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, so
I'm telling you that shit. People be too judgmental, like for real, because that could be anybody in your family. That could be you. That could be anybody at any year in life. You just haven't hit rock bottom. You feel me? Like people go through shit. What are some signs to you that like a situation is becoming or is a negative environment? Like for me, it's people energy.
Yeah.
Like if I come in a room, like I feel like you know when people don't want more for themselves. Like you know what I'm saying? Like every time you come up with an idea, it's like they don't see it. They can't fathom it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like people.
Somebody that's just not motivated. Yeah. You're gonna tell somebody, you're gonna bring up an idea and they're gonna be like, I don't know, bro.
If that's the first thing you do, yeah.
You gotta run away from that person because you're not gonna succeed. But you gotta just do it yourself, focus on yourself, because that's just how it is. But you gotta them environment, people like that, if they're not ready to, they don't got the drive to hustle or got the drive to get to that, and but you gotta find better friends that's ready for that, because that's gonna bring you down. You get me? Broke friends, you got broke friends, and you're the only one that's got a little paper. Eventually, you're gonna end up broke. So you're gonna be helping them every day.
And that's something I had to learn, because like I've always been the hustler friend, but that's because I had to. Like I'm the only person that not the only person, because I hang around with people now that's like more like me.
Yeah.
But like before, like growing up, like I was the only one out of my friend group like that really like had to hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like they did shit because they wanted to, but they had people. You know what I'm saying? They had family. They had support systems. They had somebody, you know, to fall back on. But me, I really felt alone. So like I used to, I used to try to keep up, and I used to do good at it because I used to work to do it. Like, but like I was one of them people that I protected my trauma. Like I didn't like to vent to people. I didn't tell people what I was going through. I didn't tell people when I was homeless. Nobody knew. When you know, like I just was still going out. I was still talking to people like everything was good because I was just like, if you soaking this shit, Mariah, you gonna be stuck here. Like you got to just keep working. Like I keep working. Fuck that. And I'm like, if you tell people they're just gonna feel bad for you, they're gonna want you to stay with them, and also, and that's just gonna hold you back more. You being uncomfortable is gonna make you, you know. So that's what I did, and it's like you really have to just like find people that's not afraid to really work on themselves. Like a lot of people are scared to do the work on themselves, and it shows in how they speak. Like that's my biggest red flag, how people speak about themselves, about others, about the world, about life. That will tell me how you view the world and how you move, you know what I'm saying, in life with your own shit. If that's how you move with your own shit, I know you ain't gonna move when it comes to my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's my biggest red flag when it comes to that.
Okay.
Like, what's your thing? Like, when you go into a new room, what do you look for to be like, all right, yeah, this is not, nope.
The energy and how they dress. Yeah, I mean, that's how they dress. Because
like,
I ain't gonna lie, man. I walk in the room, bro. They all, hey, everybody close, baby. But I'm not gonna lie, man. I can't respect you. Yeah, I mean, like you can't wash your clothes. If you can't stay clean, you can't wash your clothes before you're in a room with a bunch of people that's trying to, you know, make something happen or something. I can't respect you, brother. Like I can't.
You don't even care how you appear to people. Yeah, especially people that you're supposed to be growing with, networking with, doing business with. Like that speaks volumes of how you feel about yourself.
Yeah, man. How you talk. Yeah, I mean, how you talk to people, you know. That's how you talk. You know, when you open your mouth and you know how you talk to people, it shows. You know what I mean? It shows what you know. It shows that you're a respectful person, and that shit could take you a long way. Yeah, man.
True intentions show with actions. Like you know what I'm saying. Facts. So people they could do it. They could say they want this, want that, but you could really tell when somebody wants something or it's like their intentions are pure. You know what I'm saying? That shit speaks louder than anything. That energy will show. So just make sure y'all bringing out that good energy. Whenever you are trying to grow or try something new or just get some advice with somebody, get some anything, make sure that you bringing out the right energy because your energy could close doors on you and it can open doors for you. So that's why I say network because you never know who that person is related to, who they know, who they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like you just don't know, bro. And I know people that done fucked up some shit for their own self, not even knowing, like not even knowing that this person was connected to that person, and that's the person they really wanted, and they said fuck this bitch because they didn't know that she was connected to that bitch. Now they fucked. If you was just been a little nicer to that bitch, you might have got to that bitch, but you can't get to that bitch because you was just too, you know, like people be. I tell everybody, treat everybody how you want to be treated because you never know. You never know. That bum on the street next year, he might be fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how really life works. Like the person you hate on will be the person that been doing better than you next year. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the shit. Like that's why we telling people like. Stop that hater ass mentality. That shit's weird. It's weird. It's just weird. Like that's all I have to say about it. It's just fucking weird. Like
they ain't gonna take nobody nowhere, man. Y'all gotta support each other. Yeah.
The word is support. Yeah, I know that. I love that word. Support. That's it. Like literally, it doesn't hurt nobody to support other people, especially if you fuck with what they're doing. Like some people, you don't know how many people. I was just talking about this. You don't know how many people fuck with your shit and still don't like it or comment.
Yeah, nah, facts.
Just because they don't want to see you doing better.
To see it better, yep.
And that's why you just have to be selective of who you share your thoughts with, your ideas with, who you bring around your environment, who you let stay in your environment. Because sometimes people put on a mask. They put on some blinders.
They're just around to see how you do it.
Right. So and then once they get in there, they start changing up and showing their true face. You got to learn how to pick those out
Yep.
and be like, yep, set that boundary. No.
The leeches, man.
Leeches.
That's what you call them. Leeches. Yeah.
Fuckers. What are some common behaviors that you see in people who are struggling in a negative environment?
Common behaviors?
Mm-hmm.
Man, stealing, robbing, shooting, killing. Yeah, all type of negative shit. Anything you see in the hood.
No, that's real shit. My biggest one is lying.
Oh, lying. Okay.
Because people that are in a struggle, people that are, especially when they're in an environment that they feel like they can't get out of, even though, like, obviously everybody has the power to, you know, change where they are in life. But, like, some people are stuck in that mindset where they feel like they can't, they have no, you know, say so in where they at. And I feel like they lie to themselves. And that's the biggest, that's the biggest setback you can do is to be dishonest with yourself, because that's when there's issues. Everybody has problems, everybody has shit, like I said, that we got to grow from. But if you're dishonest with yourself, how is there any knowledge of room to grow? You're not gonna think you need to grow, because you telling yourself that you straight, knowing that you fucking up.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know, like, I done did it. I know you probably done did it before. A lot of people done did it. We all done did it. You know what I'm saying? There's been a time in your life where it's like you knew
you're fucking up.
You're fucking up. Like, you done told you, nigga, you fucking up, but you was like, nah, nigga, you straight. You straight. You could think about that tomorrow.
That's how that could lead you into serious situations. You get me? You know,
putting shit off to the next day. Oh, that's not a big deal. I'll do that shit tomorrow. Procrastination.
That's why you gotta pray so God could give you that wisdom and the strength. You know what I mean?
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. And that's some real shit, because everybody know I never wanted to quit weed. Everybody know that. Never, ever, ever, ever. I used to tell people, like, I'm not gonna be able to deal with humans if I'm not high, because they piss me the fuck off. No, literally, because 99% of humans will piss you the fuck off. So I be trying to tell people, like, you know, I'm a Scorpio. I'm still growing. You know, God is doing his work on me. So it's like, I was telling myself, and this is, again, lying to yourself. I was lying to myself, telling myself, well, you kind of need the weed so you don't fucking crash out, because you know your anger is fucking crazy. Even though I could find other coping skills, I'm telling myself that I need the weed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a big downfall that we have, especially in the Black community. Like, I feel like we tell ourselves that we need all the negatives. You know what I'm saying? Liquor, weed, to go out. You know, we use the negatives as a coping skill instead of finding things like, you know, yoga, the gym, even hiking, or even going outside. Just going outside sometimes. Sometimes you just need some natural fresh air. Like, you ever go outside, just the sun hit you and you feel just instantly better?
Yeah. No, you're right.
It's like, I feel like people just be setting themselves back. You gotta stop lying to yourself. Keep it true.
Nah, you're right. You know, a lot of people like me, you know, we smoke cannabis, you know, to calm our nerves. You get me? Like, we've been through a lot in our lives. Like, I've been through a lot in my life, you know. Where, like, when I smoke, see, I don't drink that much. You know, I don't drink that much. I'm just drinking a little Don Julio one day. You get me? But I don't drink that much. Yeah. You get me? So when I smoke, it calms my nerves. You know.
Same.
I've been through a lot, and my temper is short. So
that was me though.
When I smoke, when I get a little bit, I smoke, I calm down. But that's why I'm going for therapy, so I could, you know, I don't gotta depend on this too much.
I want to be able to, like, smoke when I want to and be like, I don't need to smoke for another 2 weeks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to feel that way. I don't want to be able to. I was at a point where every time I got mad, I need to roll up. Every time something didn't go my way, every time I felt discouraged, every time my anxiety went up.
Oh, you better than me. Shit, this is my cigarette.
Oh, that's crazy.
This is my cigarette, yeah. Like, I wake up.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's how it was. But that's because, think about it. Anxiety and all that shit comes all day. That shit's normal in life. Like, and that's what these are normal feelings to have. But when you have been through so much, or when you grew up in an environment like that, where your body just like is tired of dealing with that, you kind of just want to like shut it off, and that's the only, and not the only way, but that it feels like an easy way to just like escape from your emotions, from your brain, because like I don't know about you, I overthink. Because I've been through so much. So I'd be overthinking like, is this person gonna do this to me? Is this gonna happen? Am I gonna lose this? Am I being naive right now? Am I even at the smallest thing, I think about if it's gonna ruin my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I tried to get out of that negative mindset, and the way I was doing that was smoking. But my thing is, I had to realize I need to find another outlet. That should be something I do because I want to do it, not because I needed to calm down or I needed to regulate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just not happy with myself. So I do say, like, I agree with you when you say like you gotta find God, because God really do, like, he give you that strength, like, and he give you that sense of calmness. Like, when I do need something to calm me down, when I do need something to make me feel like, okay, you'll be okay, like everything's gonna be okay, I pray, and that shit work, that shit help. Like, really just sitting there, letting out all my emotions, telling him what I want and how I'm gonna get it, and how I trust him, and I'm gonna follow his lead. You know what I'm saying? That really does calm me down, and then I realize I don't need it. You know? So that's real. I'm glad you shared that with them. I love God, but I just hate talking about him so much because I don't want y'all to think I'm trying to like push y'all into something. You know, because some people be feeling like you're trying to force your beliefs on them. I'm not trying to force my beliefs, but it's just personal to me. You know, like that's what helps me, so that's why I share with y'all. But
that's the man.
What are some things you can do to create a more positive environment for yourself?
For myself, okay.
You said one of them a couple times already.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Therapy. Yeah. Therapy. Yeah. Come on, y'all. If you're my age, if you're around, 20 and going up, man, and, you've been through a lot, just go through therapy, bro. Yo, if you don't gotta even let nobody gonna even know you're in therapy, bro. Just go therapy, gang. Cause trust me, it's gonna help a lot. Trust me, she's not even going. Whoever it is that you talking to, not gonna tell your story to nobody. Nothing, you get me? They got like 10, 20 other people they gotta see at the end of the day, man. Trust me, therapy help, man. You need somebody to talk to. I'm telling you. I used to think therapy is, me talking through my music, but I figured, I gotta also talk to somebody, you get me?
Yeah.
And it's been helping a lot. So therapy, it calms your mind down, it gives you somebody extra to, to talk to and have, to advise you to be able to think in a different way, in a positive way, you got me? So
that's what people don't speak on enough. Therapy is more so somebody giving you a positive perspective on all your negative outlooks. Yeah. A lot of people that need therapy is because they're depressed, and usually they're depressed because they look at their world through a negative lens. So when you go to therapy, the therapist's job is to like broaden your perspective, give you different ways to look at the situation or the downfall that you're going through, so that you can appreciate what you have and appreciate just the fact that you're even able to get yourself out of it. Like, they're able to give you the knowledge that like you're in control. You know what I'm saying? That you're the one that's going to be able to get yourself out of it, and that it's possible. Because sometimes when you're depressed, you don't even realize that you can get out of it. Like, you feel so down that you feel like you're going to be there forever. So it's like, that's the therapist's job, is to like, broaden that scope, make you see that, okay, look where you at here. You haven't always been depressed. Look at this time. You was happy here, and then like, what made you happy? You know what I'm saying? They help you find what makes you happy. They help you, just hone in on your issues. So don't be ashamed to talk to anybody. And therapy don't just mean going to pay somebody. Like, if you have somebody that you're very close to and that you feel comfortable expressing yourself to, and you feel like they can give you great advice, you can use that as therapy too. But somebody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. I'm tired of people thinking that they don't have to talk to nobody. You have to be able to talk to somebody and know that they have their genuine good intentions for you, So that's real shit. Therapy is a good one. And a lot of people don't go, but you should. You should.
It should,
I think there's a bad narrative put on it. People used to think therapy was like fake.
Yeah.
Like, people was doing it to like steal people money.
Yeah. And people know your business and all that.
Like, when I was growing up, everybody was like, oh, you're talking to what they used to call them? They used to call them like when I was a kid, they used to call them like a name, and it was kind of hella insulting. It was like a fuck, I can't think of that shit. It was a funny ass name though, because they used to call them Guys, comment it down below, bro. What they used to call the therapist, yo. They used to be the shrink.
A shrink.
They used to be like, you need a shrink.
Oh,
I don't need no fucking shrink. What the fuck do I need to go see a shrink for? What the fuck? A shrink sounds like you're fucking crazy. Like, and no time. Tell me you ain't heard niggas saying that shit. He was like, you're gonna see a shrink? Nigga, what?
Hey, yo.
You sound like you're in a mental hospital. No, I'm not going to see a shrink. I'm going to see somebody to talk about my problems. You know, like, it's real. Life is just going to get harder. You have to make that choice. I want to be better. I want to feel better. If you don't, you just sit there. But if you do, if you truly do the work.
Do the work, yeah.
Do the work.
Because it ain't going to happen if you don't do the work.
Nobody else is going to do it.
You got to love yourself enough to do it. Oh, shit.
Another thing I want to say about creating your own positive environment. The people. Like I said, you have to be selective. A lot of people are scared to be alone. You can't be scared to be alone. You can't. Because if you're scared to be alone, you're gonna accept company that you shouldn't.
Yeah, man. You're not hey, you die alone, you know. You come with this world alone, you know. That's what I'm gonna say. Just remember that.
And guess what? The same people that you will force yourself to be okay with, you know, like certain things to let them be around, those will be the same people that will say fuck you the second you disagree with anything they got going on. So just remember that. The same people that you are making yourself uncomfortable for just to have some company are the same people that would say, I don't fucking need Mariah in there. That bitch annoying. She don't agree with what I got going on. She don't need to be in here. But you're the one sitting there saying, even though I don't like this, I'm going to still keep this person around because I don't want to be alone. So throw your ass in the trash like it was for real. Don't put other people before you. Put yourself first. That shit hitting, huh? How I like to end it off, I like to do an unpopular opinion. So, let's start with you. What's your unpopular opinion? Unpopular opinion is basically just like an opinion that most people wouldn't agree with, but like you feel this way.
I feel like all baby fathers should have right to see their son no matter what.
On my mother.
Yeah, me. And yeah, no matter what.
No matter what.
The relationship between the mother and the father. Agreed. It shouldn't affect the son. Yeah, I mean the child. I mean, yeah. But yeah.
He felt that. That nigga couldn't even keep it general. He said the son. No, that is real shit though. That's real shit, gang. I ain't gonna lie. That's real shit. And I be telling females that too. Don't think I don't be standing on business with the females too. I tell if a girl ever came to me talking about keeping her kid from her baby father, trust me, I would let her have it too. So don't think I just be talking. But that's real shit. Some of y'all mothers, y'all be using these kids as fucking leverage. Stop doing this shit. He don't want to be with you, bitch. Now move on. Move on. Move on. Give him the baby. Move on. That's it. But another thing I would say is, y'all fathers need to go to fucking court. That's my unpopular opinion. Since that's your unpopular opinion, my unpopular opinion is this. When a mother got an issue, when she ain't getting the money she need to get, when she ain't getting the help she need to get, you know what she do? Go to fucking court. You know what y'all do? Sit around and fucking be mad. Nigga, go to court. You have the same equal rights as the mother until a judge says no. So you go. You say, hey, I have 50-50 rights with my child. I don't get to see him. And you know what they do? Set a court date. You come up with your evidence. She come up with her evidence. Y'all come up with a deal. And it happens like that. Okay. Or you can even get a mediator without a judge. You go get a mediator first. Y'all both sit down with a mediator. Y'all come up with a schedule that works for both of y'all. Yeah. Y'all bring it to a judge and the judge signs it off. That's another way to do it if you want to do it quicker. But there's a lot of ways to do it. So I be telling men, I don't want to hear all that bickering on Facebook. Shut the fuck up and go to court. I don't want to hear it. Because when a woman wants that child support check, that bitch take you to court. You know she do. You know she do. She was there bright and early, right when that bitch popped up that coochie. She was there bright and early. She was there bright and early. Stop laughing. It's serious. I can't take him serious, though. Like, what's wrong with you?
Oh man, I feel the fifth. But we talking, man. Blunt talk.
Yeah, blunt talk. Y'all see it. Y'all know I'm blunt as fuck. I'm not playing with his ass. Like, I'm not playing. Y'all need to go to court though, for real. Like, because I hate that too. Because I do be knowing some of y'all is really good dads. Like, some of y'all is really good dads, and y'all just don't. I don't feel like most men don't even realize they could go to court. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the narrative have always been women going to court. So I feel like a lot of men don't even realize that they have that power. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
they be needing somebody to tell them, like their mom, or somebody to let them know, like, that you can do that too. Like, like it's not just a woman thing. Because I feel like because women take advantage of it so much, it becomes looked at like it's only for women. But I know 3 men that have gotten full custody of their kids because they went to court. So, and especially if you have like a toxic baby mother, if you have, that you feel like is not fit or whatever the fuck, that's even better. You won't get full custody, yo, dumbass. Like, I be telling men, I be seeing them on Facebook going sick by their good mother. And I be like, nigga, that bitch is crazy. You could screenshot all this shit and bring it to court and you'd have your baby, like, next week. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be trying to tell niggas that. Because I really know niggas in real life that did it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not even talking about niggas like social media. I'm talking about in real life. I have guy friends that have fought and have their kids. So, just make sure y'all fight for them kids, because they gonna remember that when they get older. When they get older, they gonna remember who fought for them and who didn't. You know what I'm saying? Whether the mom was wrong, you was wrong, they gonna give a fuck about who fought for them. Well, that's a nice way to end it. Do you have anything you want to say to your supporters? Any last words or like motivational words for them?
Like I said, man, your kids, the kids stay in school. You get me? I'm a little too late right now, but
which you was sipping, talking about I don't drink, but the nigga sipping, and now he all lit at the end of the episode.
Yeah, I don't really drink much. You get me? That's
so you a lightweight, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm the same way, because y'all see me. I be drinking. I take 3 sips of wine. I be
you
tilted.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, stay in school. You feel me? And chase your dreams, man. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. Chase it. You feel me? Believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, man, you're not gonna be able to, make it happen. Just believe, just make it happen in your brain, bro, and bring it to life. You get me? You're gonna make it happen, man. Yeah, man. You can't be in the dark for too long. There's always a light at the end of every tunnel. You get me? So yeah, shout out Blunt Talk. Yeah.
Make sure y'all subscribe too, because y'all be watching. I be seeing y'all watching. Y'all running this shit up, but I need y'all to hit that subscribe button. With y'all, like, we getting up there. We at what, 378? We need to get to like 500. Like, come on now. I need at least 500. Like, before summer hit, I need 500. Come on now. Like, we could do it. I know we can do it. We a community over here. We ain't no haters. Y'all know Blunt Talk over here. We got real niggas out here. We got real bitches out here. We don't got no fake fraudulent motherfuckers in here. So y'all need to subscribe, show love, send it to your grandma. Make sure she make a YouTube and subscribe too. I'm not playing. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and make sure y'all follow KMG Legacy on Instagram, all platforms, and make sure you guys tune into his music. And when is your EP
April 20th, Trapping Season.
Trapping Season is dropping April 20th. Make sure you guys stream and show him love. I love you all, and we'll see you next time on Blunt Talks.
Yeah.